Imagine a land where the earth whispers secrets older than time itself, a place where the very ground beneath your feet holds mysteries that could rewrite human history. Welcome to Cappadocia in central Turkey, a region famed for its breathtaking landscapes of pink and yellow-hued hillsides, deep red canyons, and the iconic fairy chimneys, towering stone spires sculpted by millennia of erosion. Yet, as enchanting as the surface is, it's what lies beneath that truly astounds. In 1963, a simple home renovation led to a discovery that would baffle scientists and historians alike. A local man in the Derinkuyu district noticed his chickens were vanishing without a trace. Suspecting they were slipping through a crack in his basement wall, a fissure formed during the renovations, he decided to investigate. Taking a sledgehammer to the wall, he unveiled a hidden room he never knew existed. But that was just the beginning. At the far end of this room, a dark passageway beckoned, descending deep into the earth. What secrets did it hold? Venturing cautiously, he found himself in a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers unlike anything he'd ever seen. Fearful of getting lost in the maze, he retreated and alerted the authorities. What they uncovered was staggering. An underground city plunging over 275 feet into the earth, spanning 18 distinct levels. This was Derinkuyu, a subterranean marvel capable of housing up to 20,000 people. It featured dwellings, meeting halls, schools, temples, stables, wineries, and even cellars for making and storing wine. A 180-foot well provided fresh water, while thousands of ventilation shafts ensured breathable air throughout. Massive stone doors, weighing half a ton, could seal off each level, protecting inhabitants from invaders. Narrow passages forced potential enemies to move in single file, neutralizing their advantage. But who built this colossal underground metropolis, and why? Theories abound. Some suggest the Hittites around 1200 BCE, known for their architectural prowess and artifacts found within the complex. Others point to the Phrygians, accomplished builders of the 8th and 7th centuries BCE, recognized for their rock-cut facades and monumental structures. Yet, without definitive proof, since the volcanic rock can't be carbon-dated, the true architects remain a mystery. Could it be that Derinkuyu is far older than we dare to imagine? The plot thickens. Just a year after Derinkuyu's discovery, workers in nearby Gobekli uncovered another underground city, equally elaborate and connected to Derinkuyu via tunnels stretching 5 miles beneath the surface. Gobekli, though not as deep, sprawled extensively with over 100 tunnels, housing dwellings, storage rooms, wineries, stables, and even a burial chamber. Then came Osiris, discovered in 1972, featuring unique communication systems between levels and defensive measures like holes above entrances for pouring hot oil on intruders. Each new find hinted at a vast, interconnected network beneath Cappadocia. Was this an underground civilization hiding in plain sight? As years passed, more discoveries emerged. In nearly every village across Cappadocia, rock-cut structures were found underground, most small, a room or two, but collectively indicating a widespread predisposition for subterranean building. Then, in 2012, during urban development in Nevşehir, workers stumbled upon yet another underground complex, even larger than Derinkuyu. Using advanced mapping technology, scientists revealed a city extending over 5 million square feet, descending more than 370 feet into the ground. This was up to 30% bigger than Derinkuyu. And in 2020, hundreds of miles away in Midyat, an even more massive underground city was found, Matyate, potentially 300% larger than Derinkuyu. How could such extensive subterranean networks exist across vast distances? Were they connected? Who were these master builders capable of such monumental feats? One possible clue lies with Gobekli Tepe, an archaeological site in southeastern Turkey that has upended our understanding of ancient history. Discovered in the 1990s, this site boasts megalithic structures dating back to 9600 BCE, predating Stonehenge by millennia. Intricate carvings adorn towering stone pillars up to 18 feet tall and weighing as much as 50 tons, crafted by a civilization we know almost nothing about. The site challenges the notion that organized religion and monumental architecture emerged only after the development of agriculture. Could there be a connection between Gobekli Tepe and the underground cities? Did the same civilization, or their descendants, construct both? Intriguingly, researchers Martin Sweatman and Dimitrios Chikritsis believe that one of Gobekli Tepe's pillars, known as the Vulture Stone, records a comet impact around 10,950 BCE. They propose that the carvings represent constellations and symbolize a catastrophic event, the Younger Dryas, a period of sudden global cooling and environmental upheaval lasting over a millennium. The Vulture Stone, with its animal depictions and abstract symbols, might be an ancient astronomical record marking this disaster. Could the builders of Gobekli Tepe have witnessed such a calamity and immortalized it in stone? More importantly, could the underground cities have been built as shelters against such cataclysms? Delving deeper, ancient Zoroastrian texts tell the tale of Yima, who constructs an underground refuge to survive a devastating winter, a story eerily reminiscent of Noah's Ark but set below ground. The Vendidad, a sacred Zoroastrian scripture, describes how Yima was instructed to build a var, an underground domain to preserve humanity, animals, and plants from a lethal winter. Is it possible that these legends preserve the memory of real events, motivating ancient peoples to build subterranean sanctuaries? Considering that Zoroastrianism's origins trace back to regions bordering Turkey, could these stories be echoes of an ancient catastrophe that necessitated seeking refuge beneath the earth? If so, this challenges everything we thought we knew about our ancestors. It suggests they possessed advanced engineering skills, astronomical knowledge, and a capacity for large-scale cooperative projects far beyond what we've credited them with. It raises profound questions. Were these underground cities part of a coordinated effort to survive global disasters like the Younger Dryas? How advanced were these ancient societies? What other secrets lie hidden beneath our feet? The inability to carbon date volcanic rock leaves us with tantalizing uncertainties. But perhaps artifacts within these cities, or further archaeological discoveries, will one day provide definitive answers. Until then, the mysteries deepen. Could there be more underground cities yet to be found, stretching even beyond Turkey's borders? Is it possible that a network of subterranean refugees spans continents, built by a civilization lost to history?
Across the vast expanse of the ancient world, from the rugged, windswept peaks of the Caucasus Mountains to the sun-baked sands of Egypt, lie hidden enigmas, structures that defy explanation, challenge our understanding of history, and whisper of forgotten civilizations and technologies far beyond our current comprehension. These sites, the Kurora shaft in the North Caucasus, the Osiris shaft beneath the Giza plateau, and the potential tomb of Cleopatra near Alexandria, are not mere archaeological curiosities. They are portals to a past so distant, so shrouded in mystery, that they force us to question the very foundations of what we believe to be true about human origins and the rise of civilization. They are the keys to a forgotten history, a history perhaps far grander, more complex, and more interconnected than we have ever dared to imagine.
Our journey begins in the remote wilderness of the North Caucasus, a land of towering mountains, deep gorges, and ancient secrets. Here, in 2011, Russian speleologist Arthur Zhukov, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a thirst for the unknown, made a discovery that would send shockwaves through the archaeological community: the Kurora shaft. What initially appeared to be a simple natural fissure in the mountainside soon revealed itself to be something far more extraordinary. As Zhukov and his team descended into the depths, they found themselves surrounded by walls of precisely cut megalithic blocks, fitted together with a precision that rivals, and in some ways surpasses, the renowned craftsmanship of the Egyptian pyramids. This was no natural cave. It was a vast underground hall, extending hundreds of feet into the earth, a testament to engineering prowess that seemed utterly out of place in such a remote and isolated location. The sheer scale of the Kurora shaft is breathtaking. Massive stone blocks, some weighing over 200 tons, form right angles and create a space that feels both ancient and strangely futuristic. How could such a structure have been built? What tools, what knowledge, what civilization could have conceived of and executed such a monumental feat of engineering, particularly in a region far removed from any known centers of ancient power? The polished walls, the intricate arrangement of stone blocks resembling columns, the very air within the shaft seems to hum with a forgotten energy, a silent testament to a past we can barely grasp. It's important to note that Zhukov's team noticed constant airflow, even deep inside, suggesting advanced ventilation and possibly a connection to other underground areas, as if this shaft was just one part of a larger complex. The mystery of Kurora deepens when we delve into the local legends and folklore. For generations, the people of the North Caucasus have passed down stories of vast underground cities built by civilizations that predate recorded history. These myths speak of beings with advanced knowledge, of technologies lost to time, and of a world swallowed by the earth. Could these legends be more than just fanciful tales? Could they be fragmented memories of a real past, preserved through oral tradition, hinting at a time when the Caucasus was home to a civilization capable of extraordinary achievements? The Kurora shaft lends credence to these ancient stories, suggesting that they may be rooted in a reality far grander than we ever imagined. Let us now journey thousands of miles south, to the land of the pharaohs, to the heart of ancient Egypt. Beneath the iconic Giza plateau, near the watchful gaze of the Great Sphinx, lies another enigma that mirrors the mysteries of Kurora, the Osiris shaft. This multi-level complex, descending 35 meters into the bedrock, is a testament to extraordinary engineering and a profound understanding of subterranean construction. Like the Kurora shaft, it raises more questions than it answers, challenging our understanding of ancient Egyptian capabilities and the very timeline of their civilization. The lowest chamber of the Osiris shaft, often referred to as the Tomb of Osiris, is particularly intriguing. Here, a granite sarcophagus rests on a platform surrounded by water, a scene that eerily echoes the mythical resting place of Osiris, the god of the underworld, death, and resurrection. But was this truly a tomb in the traditional sense? The unusual materials and construction methods used in the Osiris shaft suggest a purpose far more complex than simple burial. One sarcophagus, discovered on the second level, is crafted from dacite, a volcanic rock not found anywhere in Egypt. Geological analysis confirms that there are no dacite deposits in Africa large enough to yield a block of this size, meaning this 40-ton behemoth must have been transported from a distant land, possibly from Europe or the Black Sea region. The logistics of such an undertaking are mind-boggling. How did the ancient Egyptians, or whoever built this structure, move this massive stone across vast distances, over land and sea, and then lower it with such precision into a shaft not designed for easy access? Further adding to the mystery is the thin metallic coating found on the dacite sarcophagus, containing elements like lead, a material known today for its radiation-shielding properties. Measurements taken within the sarcophagus revealed unusually high levels of gamma radiation, hinting at a function far beyond the preservation of a body. Were the ancient Egyptians, or perhaps a civilization that predates them, aware of the properties of radiation? Did they utilize this knowledge in their construction and rituals? The dating of this sarcophagus adds another layer of complexity, placing it as far back as 3150 BCE, a time that potentially predates the construction of the pyramids and challenges the accepted chronology of ancient Egypt. This suggests that the Osiris shaft may be the work of a forgotten civilization, one whose achievements were later attributed to the pharaohs. Our final destination on this journey of discovery is the proposed tomb of Cleopatra, located near the ancient city of Alexandria at the site of Osiris Magna. Here, archaeologist Kathleen Martinez, fueled by a lifelong passion for the legendary queen, believes she has found Cleopatra's final resting place. While the identification of this site remains a subject of ongoing debate within the archaeological community, the discoveries made there are undeniably significant and share intriguing parallels with the mysteries of Kurora and Osiris. The site features a vast, unfinished tunnel, carved with remarkable precision into the bedrock, leading to a series of chambers. This subterranean complex, while not as ancient as the other two sites, echoes the underground construction found at Kurora and Osiris, suggesting a shared tradition of engineering, or perhaps even the preservation of ancient knowledge across millennia. The scale and design of the tunnel at Osiris Magna imply that it was intended for someone of paramount importance, a ruler of immense power and prestige, possibly Cleopatra herself. Within these chambers, Martinez's team unearthed a wealth of artifacts, including coins bearing Cleopatra's likeness, statues and inscriptions, some of which refer to a Queen of Kings, a title often associated with the last pharaoh of Egypt. While the potential tomb of Cleopatra may not possess the same raw, ancient power as Kurora or Osiris, it nevertheless adds another piece to the puzzle. It suggests that the tradition of subterranean construction, of creating hidden spaces beneath the earth, persisted through the ages, perhaps passed down from the very civilizations that built the earlier structures. Did the builders of Cleopatra's era draw upon ancient knowledge, inherited from a forgotten past? Was there a continuous thread of understanding, a secret tradition of engineering and technology that linked these disparate sites across vast stretches of time?